Hi, welcome to the Biblical Life. Let me talk to you today about faith. Faith, what is faith? You know, when God called Abraham, Abraham left his father's house not knowing where he was going to. The Bible said he did that by faith. And that is why Abraham is known as the father of faith. The Bible goes on to say that when you come to God, you must believe that he is. You must have faith in him. Because if you do not believe that he is, without faith it is impossible to believe him, to please him, to do what he wants you to do. So without faith, you cannot please God. If you want to know more about faith, if you want to know what faith is, I would advise you to study Hebrews chapter 11, from verse 1 right through till the end. It's a beautiful chapter in the Bible that talks about faith. What is faith? It gives examples of men of old in the Bible, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, who worked their faith and pleased God. Because, like I said earlier on, without faith, it is impossible to please God. So, by the time God called Abraham, and he was called to leave his father's house, God said, "Come out of your father's house and go to the land that I will show you." Abraham left his house, his father's house, and he journeyed. Now imagine journeying not knowing where you are going to. You don't know where you're going to. You're just following the voice of God. And that's what Abraham did. The same with Moses. The Bible says that Moses, when he became of age, when he grew and matured, he refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. And he later chose to suffer affliction with the children of God. Moses gave up everything of wealth, all the wealth that was in Egypt. All the wealth that he had, he gave it up because he knew that there was a promise and his gaze was on that promise. What was that promise? You know, the Bible talks about when Jesus says, when you come into heaven, he'll say, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant, come into thy rest." That was the promise that Moses was looking forward to. Everything in the world that was there at that time, all the wealth, all the riches, Moses was not interested in that. He worked his faith. He put his faith in God. He suffered affliction. And at the end, we find that when Jesus went up to the Mount of Transfiguration, when Jesus was transfigured on the Mount of Olives, Moses appeared. So we find that faith is something that we need as Christians if we're going to walk with God. If you really want to know about faith, remember, I said go to Hebrews chapter 11. It will bless you greatly. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.